Hello, good evening, and welcome, ladies and Jetsons. Let's have that up a little bit for a moment. So tonight we've got, well, I'm saying tonight, it's about 4:15. It's Monday, the, 21st, something along those lines, September 2020. Always useful to know, I suppose. And here we have a 9-year-old Gibson Studio guitar, and it is superb, as they always are. So we'll have a little bit of a noisy play, and then a little bit of a quiet play, and then I shall walk you around it and tell you what I can, and see if it's any use to you if you're considering purchasing one of these fine instruments all the way from the United States of Damdinlopia. Right, okay, let's go. Okay, so you've heard it. Am I in the light here? Am I in the light? Shall I turn this around a little bit and then... Oh no, you can't see my head. Let's try that. Let's get... Alright, okay, that's acceptable. So, right, okay. Do you know what? Without doubt, my favourite guitar in the world. The Gibson Les Paul Studio. And oh my goodness, I put new strings on this last night, And don't I just wish it had the old robot tuners, and then I could just do that and press the button and it would all tune itself up. This, of course, has... Oh, well, we'll talk about the bits and bobs after we've had a little listen through to the pickups, and of course this one has 2. Now, I had occasion to, well, actually I just wanted to, I lifted the pickup rings and had a look at the pickups on the back, because they came with a variety. Let me drop this so you can see the instrument, which is more important. So these came with a variety of, well, not a great big variety, but some different pickups, 490s and other stuff. These are PAFs. I had a look, I took a photo, and I've got to tell you, they're smoking. They're just absolutely red hot. And it plays like butter, like you would really expect these things to do. I would have a studio over a standard or a classic or a traditional absolutely any day of the week, because I don't like nib and binding, but that's a personal preference. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I'm just saying that's my choice. So let's have a listen to the pickups, which are sweet and powerful. So we're on the neck position first, and I'll play the same the same phrase 3 times on each position. It's just so warm. Speaking of so warm, it's about 23 degrees out there today in sunny Blackpool. Oh yes, okay, so centre position. Beautiful. And finally onto the bridge or treble position. It's such a shame that what we have to rely on is the microphone in the camera, because if you were in the room, it would, I assume, take on an entirely different aspect. There's no two ways about it, these things are superb. So, we've heard noisy within a musical setting, which I think is important for you to gauge, you know, really what they sound like in a sort of performance mode. And you've heard it on... and it's, you know, honestly, they're just so easy to... They're just so easy to play. And suitable for all styles. Okay, let's get the strap off and have a look around it. So, Les Paul would have been 100 in 2015, which is why we had the that tribute series for that year. And he was still gigging at age 93. Well, he was still performing live at age 93, certainly. And Gibson didn't actually want to know him when he took his design, which was very basically a plank of wood with a bit of wire nailed to it and a telephone receiver to collect the electric signal. But man, I can't help but think that Gibson may have struggled if they'd not had him and Seth Lover, of course, who invented the humbucker. So what we got? We have a solid mahogany body with a maple cap, and these satin finishes, they're great. Well, all the finishes are great. I mean, they look good. They would look good if they were in tartan paint for my money, but the satin finishes, very sadly, they don't. You only see the paint. You can't see the grain through the maple cap there. or through to the maple cap, I should say. But, you know, standard stuff, 2 PAF humbuckers, you've got your stop down, your ABR style tune-o-matic bridge, and I like the Clusen style tombstone covers with the olive pegs, not because they're any better than the others. I like them because I think they look nice. End of story. That's it. It's just an aesthetic appeal for me. And so they came in a variety of colours and finishes, and this is very I don't know. Is this your kind of goth metally sort of thing? I don't really think it matters, to be honest with you. But of course we've got the silk screen headstock logo there, and unusually with this, of course, you can't see the wings on the back because it's all black. But oh my word, what a fabulous guitar. The frets are astonishing. The action is breathtakingly low, and this guitar plays like butter and sounds like thunder. And as I say, the Les Paul Studio is my absolute favourite guitar in the world. If you are going to buy one of these, as I say, you know, you're very frequently better off buying on eBay, obviously from a trusted seller. And I'll tell you why. Because if it comes to your door and it isn't what it says it is, money back. It's as simple as that. So if, for example, you document yourself, because let's face it, most of the stuff that you get off there is going to want restringing. Guitars need restringing frequently anyway. And so while you've got the strings off, whip the pickup rings off, have a look what's underneath, and if it's the right kind of thing, then yes, you're okay, super duper. And if they've been nicked, which, let me tell you, they occasionally are, then money back, because you didn't get what you asked for. So inside here, inside the control cavity, there's the circuit board, the Gibson circuit board with the quick change pickup system, and I've got to tell you that when I did take the pickups out, just to check, just to make sure everything was okay, I was absolutely cock-a-hoop that I saw PAF stickered up, and obviously somebody's signature of who actually wound the pickup. So that was quite good. God, I'm such a nerd. I found that thrilling. It made my day. Anyways, you know, as I always say, and you may have found that I've become over the years a little bit more Gibson-y, and there's a very plain and simple reason for that. It's just down to quality. The quality on a Gibson guitar is absolutely unbeatable. Usual thing, if you are going to buy one of these, study the photos. If there's a video, very happy days. And the first thing that we're going to look for is what's going on in this area here where the neck meets the body. We do not want to see any open wounds or cracks or a little bit like a defect. Neither in or there, but you don't want to see anything that's coming apart. I have, do you know, I have in the past been to see a few where they've just shown photos of the front of the guitar, and so you take a punt and drive yourself off 50 miles or wherever it is to go and collect the thing, and there's a blinking crack right the way down half the length of the neck, and other things. So, you know, choose wisely, study your photos, and if there's a video, as I say, then that is a great thing to have. So that really is it from me for tonight, and certainly for this guitar. But as I say, these guitars, the Studios, for me are absolutely top of the tree. And it's strange to think that they were only introduced in 1983, and it was pretty much the guitar that saved Gibson's existence. Thanks ever so much for watching, and it's adios amigos. Ta-ra.